All right, we are live. We are live. Hello and welcome, everybody. You have made it to masterclass number three. We're going to be starting in just a couple of minutes. We just want to give you a moment to come on board, to welcome you on, to actually love for you to share with us what it is that you are most grateful for today. As we mentioned, we are most grateful for having you here with us, joining us, participating in the masterclass. We are here to be of service. Also, as you can see, there's a link right here, the b.link get unstuck. We love for you to be able to share this forward. And in fact, I'm going to put the full link. Let me actually put that into the comment section for you. We are both running Command Central here. So you'll see us occasionally popping over here to put some comments in there for you. So that is up as we give you all a moment to come on board. Additionally, we want to share with you or ask you, please let us know that you are here. Let us know by hashtag live and that you are here live and where you're joining us from. I don't know what that was, Luto, yeah. Hashtag live and where you're joining us from. And also hashtag replay for those of you who are catching us on the replay. Now I'm making sure that this is properly, I don't see it actually streaming properly here. Okay, so we have someone on board. If you could let us know, let's see who's here. Hello. All right, hello. We're glad you made it. All right, just let us know that you can hear us and see us. I think that is great. And I'm just refreshing. I want to make sure. There we go. It is streaming now. Perfect. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. So nice to see you. So happy to have you joining us. As I mentioned, we'll be starting in just 1 minute. Again, we'd love to let you know you're joining us from Cape Town, South Africa. Oh, we love being international. Woohoo! That's fantastic. How wonderful. My grandmother spent some time there. So we're so happy to have you joining us. Fantastic. We will be starting in just 1 moment. Make sure, a real quick reminder, if you have not yet downloaded and printed out your action guide, this will be very, very helpful today. I didn't put page numbers on it, which I realized, but we are probably 3/4 of the way through here. Okay, so probably about the last 5 pages in the full downloadable handout, the action guide. It'll be a great resource for you. Again, we're going to be doing some hands-on work so that you can start mapping this out and have actionable steps to do today. Okay, so with that, I think we are ready to rock and roll. People can join as they join. And we are so happy to have you. We ready?
I'm ready.
I say let's rock and roll. All right, we are ready to go.
All right, let me get Command Central here rocking and rolling. There we go.
All right, I'm going to turn off my little heater. Okay, there we go. Okay, you are in the right place. Obviously, you can see here, this is the Unstuck Your Business Masterclass number 3. I'm going to actually take that down so you can see the full slides. This is the 3-step method to creating a more profitable health or wellness business in today's market. Okay, Lucho, I need you up here.
I'm pushing buttons, but nothing's happening. So here, let me click here again. There we go.
Okay. Again, the 3 steps to creating more profitable health or wellness business in today's market. We've obviously covered step 1 and step 2. We are on step 3, the cash flow, and that is being completed now. Awesome. Beautiful. As I mentioned earlier, you should have received. Now, if you didn't receive the link to this, again, it was in the email sent to you. Just let us know in the comments. We'll make sure that you get it so you can download and print it out. For now, I would say if you don't have it, be sure to be taking notes, okay? Also, one other thing, once we dive in here, we're going to get started in just a moment. I'm going to actually take our picture, Lucho and I, off. We want you to know that we are here live, but we're going to be off the screen so that you can get the full screen and be able to see everything. I'll be taking that away in just 1 moment.
And we will be back to answer all your questions. So be sure to hang out till the end so we can answer any questions you may have.
Absolutely. That's right. Yeah. Live Q&A at the very end, and we'll be back. Our pictures will be back up. So yeah, this is the live. We are here live. All right. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. And here we go. As we mentioned, the convert, create, and cash flow are the 3 steps helping health and wellness professionals get unstuck by converting prospects into clients and creating profitable cash flow for your business. All right. As we talked about masterclass number 1, we already covered how to convert prospects into clients using proven language skills to increase enrollments and results 30 to 60% or more. And again, you guys can still access that. Same thing with masterclass number 2, which was all about how to create a signature process that sets you apart from everyone else. All of these will be available through Friday for replays. If you want to go back through them, you absolutely have access to those. And of course, we are here today for masterclass number 3, how to increase cash flow, consisting of referral, recurring, and re-education or retention systems.
There it is, the check mark.
All right. Also, we mentioned for those of you who stick around to the end, we have a special bonus for you, and it's actually a bonus on bonus, which is the $10,000, 10,000 challenge, the 10K challenge mini audit guide. Okay, this guide is something that you're going to be able to download and do the work, go through it, and find $10,000 or more in your business today. Now, as I mentioned, stick to the end because we actually have a bonus on the bonus for those of you who stick through to the end. Awesome. Let's get going. Turn off all distractions. Please be sure to clear out whatever you can and tune in. We just want to make sure that you are here and available because we are here to provide incredible value for you today. So the question is, who is this for? Again, we have covered this, so I'm going to do this fairly quickly. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, again, I asked you to go through this list, look at this and see, do you recognize, are you within this list? A medical, functional, or integrated practitioner, chiropractors, naturopaths, maybe bariatric and weight management, registered dietitians, nutrition centers, nutritionists, gyms, fitness centers, yoga studios, nutrition and supplement stores. These are all the people that we work with, personal trainers, fitness competitors. This is really designed for you, fitness experts, nutrition, health, or sports consultants and coaches, competition and contest prep coaches. If this is, if you see yourself in here, let us know. Pop a comment in the comment section and let us know that you are one of these health and wellness professionals. And of course, network marketing and multi-level marketing professionals that are in the health and wellness industry. So go ahead, comment below and let us know. We also want to tell you that you are in the right place. Again, we've had several of you guys letting us know that you do feel overwhelmed and confused because there's just so much going on and that you're trying to learn the newest tactics and literally not sure what to do. And then give us a little emoji like hands up or yes, that's me, if that is how you feel sometimes. Perhaps you are paralyzed on taking any action, because you have so many options, right? There's so much going on right now. You don't know which direction to go. And you're going to learn a little bit more about Lucho and I. We have over 17 years in the industry, or actually more than that, over 30 years in the industry, 17 years of running as an entrepreneur, running our business as business owners and entrepreneurs. So these are all concepts that we totally understand, and we hear this from our clients all the time. You're also in the right place if you feel that you're ready to pull the trigger, you're ready to leverage and scale your business, but you're unsure what to do once you get started, right? You have been doing all of your research, you've been getting all the information, but you're not sure how to actually put it all together in a way that makes sense for your business. So if any of those are you, comment yes in the comment section below, and you are in the absolute right place. So let's just share with you really quickly that we became obsessed with helping health and wellness professionals create even more profitable businesses because we actually went through a similar economic downturn back in 2008, 2009. And we see and we understand what's going on in the economy right now with so many businesses having to transition, just like what we went through back then when we not only survived it, but we thrived through it.
Yeah, so the way that we thrived through it is we quickly went online, and that's what we have been teaching way since 2009, 2010 to all of our private clients as well. Absolutely. So you're in for a good treat, and we will continue with this today.
Awesome. So a little bit about why we're here. And again, if you've already heard this, just bear with us for a quick second. We're going to keep it pretty quick. But Lucho, I'll let you kind of kick off this.
Great. So I have a degree in food science, human nutrition, and exercise kinesiology. So I became a registered dietitian, and I was in charge of the burn unit, intensive care unit, oncology, and ortho, as well as teaching diabetes classes and pulmonary health classes in one of the United States' top 30 hospitals. And after 5 years of working in the sickness end of the equation, I wanted to go back to my roots, which was the health and fitness. And I became the head dietitian for the Sports Club LA, Sports Club Irvine. That's where all of the movie stars would hang out and exercise. And it was at the Sports Club Irvine that I developed a systematic approach to nutrition counseling. And that's where I developed the system that we now teach. And keep in mind, since we developed the first nutrition certification in 2003 for the health and fitness industry, it was the #1 CEU accredited nutrition certification called the Certified Fitness Nutrition Specialist. The systems that we first taught were applicable to nutrition counseling. However, since these are true and tried systems, you can plug any business into it. All of the business that we mentioned earlier, that Lisa mentioned, whether you're a naturopath, whether you're a hormone replacement therapist or whatever, you can plug that into our systems. And basically what happened was when I developed that certification, when I was a registered dietitian, I was struggling with some of my patients doing exactly as I asked them to do to improve their life and their health, and some would do nothing. And I was frustrated. I was talking to one of my buddies, and he's like, well, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And he goes, yeah, you need to go and check out this seminar. And I was like, well, I was in school, I was working at the hospital, I was getting my master's degree, and the last thing I wanted to do was go to another seminar. And he knew my values, which is something that we taught in the very first class. In case you missed it, make sure you go back. And he goes, well, you need to go to this Tony Robbins thing. It's like a rock and roll show. And since I love rock and roll, I learned English by listening to Kiss. Believe it or not, you can hear and go back to the first class. I was in. So long story short, I ended up working with Tony Robbins for 5 years, and I was able to distill all of the principles that he uses for motivation into the systems that we teach our students and our clients. And that's what we covered on lesson 1. So with those skills, I became the top salesperson for the Sports Club LA, Sports Club Irvine. So the Sports Club LA, Sports Club Irvine, which is no longer around, now they're some other club they sold off to, still holds a very special place in my heart because I was able to develop systems there. And also because that is where I met my amazing wife, Lisa. And that's how we ended up meeting and getting together. So Lisa, take it away.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it super short here, you guys, because this is not about us. This is really about letting you know a little bit more about our background. As I mentioned earlier, right, like I worked in law for 20 years. My background is exercise physiology with a minor in business administration and marketing. And we basically tied all of that together and put that together into our company to bring you the programs and the resources that we now do today. We are the founders and facilitators of the Nutrition Business Profit System, which is our complete coaching system, which really incorporates all of Lucha's background, all of my background that we bring together to work with our clients.
And again, even though it's called the Nutrition Business Profit System, that's because when we first got started in 2003, we were all about nutrition. But now, as I mentioned earlier, it's just a business profit system chock full packed with systems that you can plug your business into regardless of what that business may be.
Awesome. So what we bring to the table, again, we want you to understand sort of the full scope of our background and what it is that we bring here. And Lucho mentioned he worked with Tony Robbins directly for 5 years. So all of those incredible skill sets, which we went into detail on masterclass number 1, we invested over $100,000 to work privately with David Nagel for 1 year. He was a mindset coach. He is the reason that we not only survived but thrived through the economic downturn in 2008, 2009, and why we came through that like stronger and better than ever. And of course, then the last picture here on the right is our private investment that we worked with Russell Brunson and his team for 3 days in his private office, and we're members of his Ignite Inner Circle. So it just kind of gives you an idea. And this is just a small snippet of it, but we want you to understand what it is that we're bringing to you and why we bring these trainings forward.
Yeah, and to quote Tony Robbins, this is not to impress you, but to impress upon you the importance of investing in yourself and in your business. Typically, when we do a consultation and somebody's having challenges enrolling clients into their program, the question or what we share with them is that if they're not willing to invest in themselves, If you are not willing to invest in yourself, why would anyone invest in you? So that's something to think about, because again, we share everything that we learn with all of our clients. So that's the same thing you can do in your business. The more you learn, the more people, the more lives you can change, and the more people you can help.
All right, so we want to just address this really quick. And again, we know that you guys you're here for this training. We just want to make sure that you're really clear that we do have something to share with you at the end of this training. Okay, we love to just be upfront about that. We will be sharing with you our live interactive experience that will be happening at the beginning of December. We just want to get this out of the way because, again, we've been doing this event for over 10 years. This year is going to be super exciting because we are doing it virtually, which means that you can attend from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to travel. You don't have to get a hotel. Our clients have invested up to $2,500 to participate in this event in the past, but we're going to share with you at the very end how you can get the nutrition certification program that Lucho talked about, the completely customizable nutrition software, our coaching, and so much more. And you'll be able to attend and participate from the comfort of your home. So we're going to make sure we get that to you at the very end. Make sure you stick with us for that. We want to get that through out front, and we're going to move on. Let's go.
Yeah, we were talking about investments. So remember, there's always a cost to getting help, but there's always a much greater cost to not getting help and remaining stuck. So we're here to help you unstuck your business.
Absolutely. Let's do it. So we are at the turning point, right? Time to invest in the business side of things and discover how to unstuck your business, break through that overwhelm, that paralysis, and that uncertainty that we talked about earlier. I know Michelle stated that, she's experienced that as well. Several of our other listeners they let us know, yes. And we understand that that's, again, we've been doing this work for a long time. Our role is to help you get through all of that. Okay. Beautiful. Again, I just love to throw up this visual so you guys can see. This is the roadmap that we're taking you through here. So again, the converting clients to prospects, that was day one. Day two was creating the signature process, which we covered. And today we're increasing cash flow with systems, and a little check mark in there. So, all right. So let's go ahead and dive in. How to increase cash flow with systems. Again, we're all about systems, you guys. And if you know some of the biggest companies in the world, the reason that they are able to leverage and scale their business model is because they are based on systems. Okay, so, that's right, systems. So we say this is save yourself time, money, and energy, okay? Because when you implement systems into your business, it becomes easier to increase the cash flow. Okay, so, and you guys are probably familiar. It's one of the best examples of systems, like I was mentioning, the biggest companies includes Starbucks, includes McDonald's. No matter where you are in the world, your double mocha frappuccino or your Big Mac is always going to taste the same, be the same. It's duplicatable. And this is what will change your business.
It's all about systems.
So we're going to cover with you utilizing one or more. So what I mean by that is you don't have to implement all of these, okay? We will help you figure out what works best for you and your business. So we're going to be covering the referral, the recurring, and what we call re-education or retention. Okay, those are the three systems. So the traditional referral process is what we call beg marketing, right? Beg marketing, which is, again, referrals are a great way to get clients, but when they're done the right way. Because otherwise, again, you look like you're begging your new clients to help you get more clients. Okay, does this sound familiar to you? Like some people are really uncomfortable to go through that process. And again, that's not the right way to get the referrals. We're going to talk about this. Okay.
Yeah, right in the chat box if you ask your clients for referrals or not, and also how does that feel when you ask them for referrals?
Right. Is that comfortable? Is it uncomfortable for you? Again, we call traditional referrals beg marketing.
Do you feel like you're begging or you feel like you're helping?
Right. Exactly. And we want to transition. We want to shift that for you because the proper way for referrals is what we call incentivized referrals. Okay. So when you incentivize the client with extra bonuses versus just asking them for a referral, they're now motivated to want to share your great results. Okay. Now, here's an example. How do you reward with, like, you can do this with free sessions. You can do this with, offering them, extra supplies or extra coaching. Again, Lucho, you have a great story of one of your clients that continued based on our incentivized referrals with you for almost 2 years?
Yeah, so the way that we teach our students how to run their nutrition counseling business or any business is to offer packages. And she purchased a package that was a 2-month program. It was the initial assessment and 8 follow-ups. And then after the first couple of follow-ups, when she was getting amazing results, I said, Mary, I don't remember if her name was Mary. For every client, since you're getting amazing results, for every client that you share this with and who comes and ends up signing up with me for a package, I will add a free session to your package. And she flipped out. And for the next 2 years, she referred me so much business that she got pretty much a free ride. Now, keep in mind that my nutrition packages were $2,500. So I would give her an extra 30 minutes of my time as a follow-up, and you'll exactly find out what that is. And for every person that she referred to me, I would make $2,500. That would be what I call an amazing return on investment. So this is what we mean by rewarding your clients or incentivizing them for referrals instead of just begging for referrals.
And you guys, it's really simple too. I'm going to tell you. So, I mean, sometimes people get excited over a $25 Starbucks card. I mean, I'm telling you, it's very, very simple to do this, but people are really encouraged to do that. I mean, it's so easy to do this as opposed to just saying, we'd love it if you would refer this to, to somebody else. They're not really, it doesn't give them the motivation other than, when it happens to come up. But when they have a specific incentivized reason to do it, they're much more apt to do so. Cool.
And the even greater benefit was that all her friends were in my program as well. So then they started competing to see who got best results. Yeah. And then it built a community, which is even more amazing.
Awesome. So we want to make sure that we get really clear on what exactly recurring revenue is. And again, I'm always, researching and making sure I'm providing you the most, clean information here. And so we want to just, define this as a portion of a company's revenue that is expected to continue in the future. So unlike one-off sales, these revenues are predictable, they're stable, and they can be counted on to occur at regular intervals going forward with a relatively high degree of certainty. That's a quote from Investopedia. So again, we wanted to really talk about what is recurring revenue and why is it key to a healthy business. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't have a recurring revenue process or system set up, you are missing out on a large portion of income. Okay. We have so many stories that we can share with you. Back in 2008, 2009, when the economy tanked for us, our recurring revenue is basically what saved us. And those were clients who were on our regular monthly ongoing, and we knew that we could count on it every single month. Now, I also want to give you another definition here. According to the accounting firm Bennett & Thrasher, recurring revenue, now listen to this, and this is where you want to take some notes. Recurring revenue, number one, frees up more time to grow your business. Number two, it helps maintain positive cash flow. And number three, it opens the door to valuable customer insights, right? Because that's all long-term customer relationships. That's going to tell you a lot. That tells you a lot about what it is that you're offering. The longer that they stay on with you, that means that they have that know, like, and trust factor with you. So let's dive in a little deeper into what is possible. Cool. So recurring revenue systems, okay, automated replenishing programs. Lucho?
So when we work with supplement stores, we teach them how to sell the end result, not the products, sell the transformation. We talked about this yesterday. One of the girls that was on the live feed was saying, "Oh, my products are, scientifically based," and I was like, "Yeah, so is everybody else's." So the issue is that if you're selling supplements, whether you're a supplement store or a network marketer, I can walk into any supplement store right now and whip out my cell phone and pretty much order anything that they're selling at half price and have it delivered to my home for free. So what we teach you to do instead is to create an 8-week nutrition program, kind of like the one I just mentioned that I have, and it will help your clients achieve the transformation. And then that program includes 4 months worth of your supplements. Now, once a client runs out of the month supply because they're in a 2-month program, you can go ahead and offer them an automated replenishing program. In the network marketing world, that's called an auto ship. Some people don't like the word auto ship, so if you just call it an automated replenishing program, they're more likely to buy into it. And this is where their monthly supplement supply is waiting for them either at your store, and it's already paid for, of course, you have their card on file, or it can be shipped directly to them if you're in a network marketing company. So this way, there's no price comparison on the supplements because they can't compare free to anything else, right? Because it's included. And they definitely cannot get a true custom nutrition program online. So by the end of the first month, they already have gotten results, and they now, as Lisa said, they know, like, and trust you, and they're more likely to continue to order the supplements through you, even if yours are $5 more. It doesn't matter. So if you give them a member discount for being in your program, that's even more advantageous because now they feel like they are exclusive. They have access to something nobody else does. So again, this strategy can be applied for those of you that may be involved in network marketing or multi-level marketing company by becoming a certified fitness nutrition specialist and including your MLM products as part of the initial package that you sell. Your client will be more likely incentivized to want to sign up for an auto ship, especially after seeing the results that they had on the program. This is what Michelle, the girl that I mentioned yesterday, that's one of our VIP clients, did with her network marketing products. And she regularly sells $1,500 nutrition programs pretty much weekly that include her supplements. And before that, she used to run around all over town to hopefully maybe make $1,500 of selling essential oils by going all over the place.
And also, this can be applied to whatever your signature process is. Remember, yesterday we taught all about creating that signature process, and there is the particular step on when you input the products side of it. So this is the next additional piece here, right, for your signature process. So it doesn't necessarily have to be nutrition counseling unless that happens to be your process.
Right. And again, if you are in a network marketing company, on the slide there, you see products from Isogenics, from doTERRA, and then, of course, Core Health Pack and Power Crunch. Those are not network marketing products. So whatever products you believe in that follow along with your nutrition philosophy or whatever philosophy you have, again, regardless of whether it's nutrition or personal training or hormone replacement therapy or whatever it may be. And then we have the automated access program. All right, so this is where once that your nutrition clients have achieved their goal and they no longer need your hand holding, how do you really work with them? So as I mentioned, my nutrition packages are $2,400. And yesterday we also talked about bundling, how you add additional products into your program. Again, all of these products are free, quote unquote, but they're included in the price of the program. So now again, your client does not have a necessity or a need to price compare for any of those things. But basically, this is what our initial assessment and 8 follow-up sessions package looks like. Once the client has used up all of those 8 sessions, then they have the option to purchase an additional package of follow-up sessions. So they can buy 15 sessions, 10 sessions, 5 sessions, 3 sessions, or 1 session at a time. The more sessions they buy up front, the less that they pay per session. That's the incentive. Now, because you're great at what you do, eventually your client's going to reach their results, and they will no longer need handholding. So what we do in that case is we offer them monthly click and choose nutrition software access. So the way that we create our nutrition programs is we teach our certified fitness nutrition specialists, dietitians, health coaches, nutrition coaches that work with us to use our nutrition software, which we call it What Works, because we allow you to plug in what works for you into our software. But most of them call it click and choose, because once you create a menu for your meal, a meal plan, a custom nutrition plan for your clients, they can log into the software. Let's say if breakfast is oatmeal, egg whites, bananas, and peanut butter, they can click on bananas and say, what if I want strawberries instead? And the software tells them the right amount of strawberries to maintain their macronutrient percentages. So once your client is done working with you one-on-one, the minute they sign up for the program, they get access to the click and choose software. When they buy more sessions, they get access to the click and choose software. And when they're out of sessions, you say, hey, you no longer need my help, but how would you like to continue to have access to our click and choose nutrition software? And not only that, I will also do 1 body fat percentage measurement for you for a month. So every month they come in to get their body fat percentage checked. And if they're maintaining or gaining muscle and getting rid of fat, you congratulate them, pat them in the back, and send them on their way till they come back next month. Eventually, we know that they're going to fall off the wagon. And when that happens, you go, oh my God, it looks like you're gaining fat and losing muscle, or gaining muscle and gaining fat, but you're getting more fat than muscle. So what we do in that instance is say, how would you like to come back and get taken care of that issue? And you do that by offering them more sessions. So this allows you to create a steady flow of income and also continue to get your clients results. And at the end of this presentation, we have a flow chart that explains everything in great detail that I'll go over as well. So allowing them to get into this and to have the monthly access is kind of like charging monthly access for your click and choose nutrition program. It's kind of like if you're a personal trainer and you were to teach your clients how to do a squat correctly and then getting paid every time they do that correctly. So again, it's regardless whether you are a personal trainer or nutritionist, think of the systems and the concept instead of, well, I don't do nutrition or I don't have a software. It's just an example that you can think outside the box and see how you can incorporate this into your business. Now we're going to see how young you guys are. Does anybody know what the picture on the left is? Go ahead and type it into the chat if you know what that is. Now, because there is a little bit of a lag time on this platform that we're using, I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. The picture on the left is what we used to call something called Blockbuster. And Blockbuster was where you went and just like that lady in there, you would pick up a DVD or a picture and yeah, exactly, Blockbuster. So you would pick up either a DVD or a VHS or whatever, and you would rent movies. Well, a little company came along called Netflix. And what Netflix did was that they set up a subscription model. Instead of you having to go to the store and pick up whatever, you would just pay Netflix $8 a month, and they would mail you DVDs every month. You got to watch them for as long as you wanted to, and then you returned them. So the same thing, if you are a yoga or Pilates instructor, or if you are a nutritionist, or if you are a personal trainer, once your clients are done working with you one-on-one, or they move out of town, as an example, now that everybody's moving all over the place, you too can create an online automated training system that you can have them subscribe to for a monthly fee. So this is recurring and re-education. So it's also keeping your clients involved into your system so you can continue to deliver amazing service for them so that they can hold on to the results they got while they were working with you. So do not let your business become like Blockbuster, which is now extinct. Be the Netflix of your industry. All right, so now we get to retention and re-education systems. Re-education retention is a key to long-term relationships and ongoing cash flow. Understand that while customer acquisition relies on your ability to reach and attract new clients, and it's ongoing, customer retention is more about ongoing engagement, personalization, and the value that you provide over time. In most businesses of all type, retention yields more cash flow and income, and it is more predictable, and it compounds. It compounds means that it keeps growing again and again, month over month over month. According to an online platform medium, existing customers are 50% more likely to try new products and spend 31% more than new customers. Furthermore, a 5% increase in customer retention can lead to an increase in future profits by 25 to 95%. How would you like to increase your profits by 25 to 95% just by including a re-education and or a retention system? Lisa, take it away.
Okay, so we want to share with you ways to provide additional ways for those clients to work with you. Okay, so this is what we call re-education and retention systems. So they've already brought you, they've already hired you, they've already worked with you, they already have that know, like, and trust factor, right? So this is something that you can bring people from, let's say, perhaps you have a group program that you then bring them on to a one-to-one or one-on-one consulting or a VIP or concierge type program. That's what we have, VIP there. So it's a great way to take the customer through the customer journey and continue them along the journey. And as they know, like, and trust you more, they want to work with you at a deeper level. Okay. The other thing that you can offer are what we call upsells, or bring them into other programs. We have upsells and downsells, right? So they have continued access to us. So maybe a downsell is perhaps they go on to the automated process where they have the software, right? Like, so some of our clients, they'll they've worked with Lucho for quite a while now. They have it down. They just want to have access to the software. But then the other option for them, again, to keep them engaged or retention, is perhaps they have access to a meal plan for a monthly fee, right? The software for a monthly fee. That's what we call retention, because then what happens, as Lucho shared with you, at some point, they're going to probably want to come back again and work with you at a deeper level. Okay. So,
Yes. So this slide here, let me go back real quick. This slide exactly shows an upsell and downsell. So the expensive or the highest priced product is at $2,400. Once you're done with those 8 sessions, then a downsell is a package of more sessions that's typically less than what they originally invested. Once they're done with those sessions, they continue to buy more and more sessions until they get results. And then another downsell is, hey, you probably spent $1,500 in sessions, but now that you're done, how about $69 a month just to get access to the software? So this is a downsell from that. This is a downsell from that. And then once they fall off the wagon, then this will be an upsell where now, instead of $69 a month, they're buying another $1,500 or $1,000 package of more sessions. So this is an exact example of what Lisa's talking about, upsells and downsells, and how you can incorporate that. And again, we're using nutrition as an example, but you can plug in your business, whatever it is, into these systems, into these processes.
Now, as well as you also see here on the screen, membership programs. So memberships are highly, highly successful right now, primarily because people can attend those, be a member, access the information that works for them. So membership is another way to have long-term retention of your clients. That's also one of the things that we work with our clients on, is creating these membership platforms, membership programs. Okay. So again, we want you thinking, again, filling out the action guide and thinking about what works best for your business and your business model. What are ways now that you can keep that customer through that customer journey?
Absolutely. So the next thing that we have is also re-education, and under re-education and retention systems is to provide a special discount or lock in a discounted price. For example, if you have a one-to-one or a VIP concierge programs, your clients can lock in the price on their current program as long as they renew. For example, with our software, when somebody purchases our software, there's a set price for that. And because there is additional cost for servers and all of that, every year our software goes up a little bit in pricing. However, if you decide to keep renewing and you never leave our software, you lock in the price of whatever it was when you first bought the software. There's people that are paying $349, and now our software is $499 a year. So again, if you see with one client of $2,400, that's a great return on investment. The same thing with our private coaching programs and our one-on-one high-end programs. People that are in those programs, they lock in their price for as long as they choose to work with us. And they're free to go away anytime they want, but when they come back, they will be paying full price, whatever it is at that time. So that's another incentive and another way to increase retention, because they know the value that you provide for them and they want to be able to continue getting that value.
Now, I want to be really clear on this, that, again, there's a difference between discounting your services, okay? That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about providing special discounts or locking in their current pricing, okay? So I just want to be really clear that you understand that. Again, you always want to make sure that they understand the value, and the value is that they're able to continue at their current rate. That's the difference. Okay. They want to be able to continue at the current rate as long as they, renew or continue with you. Okay. So that's a difference.
And exactly. And remember, I mentioned this yesterday, but it's a writer downer. So write this down. People will bargain for products and services, but they will invest in a transformation. People will bargain for products and services, but they will invest in a transformation. So if you have a prospect that's bargaining with you, is because you have not clearly communicated to them what is the transformation that you provide for them. Okay? People will bargain for products and services, but they will invest in your transformation.
So we wanted to share with you a quick, a share from one of our clients. Now, Tiffany applied these specific principles that we're teaching you guys, and she literally has a thriving business of raving fans, and they continue to renew with her and participate with her. Now, some of her clients have worked with her for years because she's applying these systems. So let's hear from Tiffany directly. Oh. We can't hear the volume.
Jermaine, and my experience here has been amazing. My website is brickhousebody.net, and it's focused on nutrition and personal training. Don't just come here and say, okay, I'm going to learn this, I'm going to do that, and then you get home and you forget about everything. Absorb it and apply it. Stop trying and just do. Make it a habit to do and stop talking about trying. With Lucho and Lisa, they are there for you when they say they will be there for you. What I've learned here is I have to get out of my own way. I think we get to a place where we get in our own heads and we let fear take over. But with this event, you learn that it's not about you. So taking the focus off of you, implementing the things that you're going to learn here into your business to make it better. All the avenues and the resources they have for us, it's just been so beneficial, and just, to me, it's amazing.
Awesome. So Tiffany is amazing. She's so good at applying the processes and the systems that we shared with her and help her set those up. So we always like it for you to hear directly from our clients. So that brings us to, why did you show up today? Now, we talked about this in the very, very beginning. For those of that you commented in there that you're feeling overwhelmed and confused, again, learning all these tactics and not sure what to do next. We totally get it. Okay. Again, there's no shortage of information, and getting totally overwhelmed is going to stop you in your tracks. Okay, we know this. We live in a world of information, and the problem is that you're scattered all over the place. Perhaps you're using the University of Google to duct tape all of these pieces together. And again, you don't really have a clear process or a roadmap. Well, what if you had a roadmap to follow so you knew exactly what to focus on next? Okay, now perhaps you're one of the ones who you feel paralyzed on taking any action, right? Because there's so many options, you literally don't know which direction to go in. And we get it. Paralysis is the worst, right? It's so easy to get stuck in analysis paralysis, right? So what if instead of trying to make trying to figure out how to make the best decision, how about if you learn how to bust through that analysis paralysis? And again, perhaps you're one of those people who are, you've been in business for a while, you've been doing the same thing and getting the same results, and you're literally ready to pull the trigger to leverage and scale and grow the business to the next level, right? You've been doing all the, gathering the information, checking out all the different things, but what you don't know is how to put it all together in a way that makes sense for your business. And again, you guys, this is amazing because we're going to show you exactly what to do and how to put it all together specifically for your business. Okay, not the same thing that everybody else is doing, but specifically for your business, because it's not a cookie cutter, one size fits all solution, right? So whether you're the first, second, or third here, we've got some very exciting news that we'd love to share with you.
For this one, I like to think of it, if you were to go out and buy 5 different 1,000-piece puzzles, then you open the box and shove them all together and mix them up and then try to make it work. It doesn't work that way. You have to have a step-by-step system where all the pieces fit together, not just duct taping this with that and a hope and a prayer.
So the obvious question that you're probably asking is, how do I make all of this work so I can get things up quickly and running quickly? And again, you're in the right place. We are very happy that you asked that. We would love to share with you. So you always have options. We always talk about this. You always have options. Your first option is you can keep it complicated and confusing, and you can continue doing the same thing you've been doing for the last 2 years, struggling to work through all these processes, right? Continuing to overcomplicate everything and not sure how to put it all together. You can keep doing that. That's absolutely your choice, but you're going to be in the same place, right, for the next 2 years. Or the second option is you can keep it simple and keep it very, very strategic. You can do the simple and strategic way and literally finally get the results that you want, right? Simplify the whole process so that you can focus on the true client work that you want to do. So I'm sure you can guess which way we would love for you to go. And again, I think we shared this with you yesterday. We have both been in the industry for over 30 years. We have been entrepreneurs and business owners with our company for over 17 years. And you guys, we have made a lot of mistakes. We are always an open book. We share that information with you. But how about if you could learn from us, and from our mistakes instead of you having to make the mistakes, right? Who doesn't like, I'm sure you're somebody who doesn't like to make mistakes. So learn from those of us who have made the mistakes so you short circuit it and you don't have to do it. So we want to welcome you and invite you at this point to check out the Monetize Your Nutrition Knowledge virtual live experience. So this upcoming event is happening December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And we wanted to share really quickly with you that this is a conference and it is not a pitchathon. I want to be really clear. This is not a pitchathon. There is no lineup of 30 speakers. And you guys, you go out there and look around, and all of these big events and these conferences, they have all these people pitching you and selling you the latest, greatest tactics, right? The little thing that you got to plug in and do. That is not what this is structured as. This is an education conference where we're going to share with you the tools and the training so that you can focus on your business. We're going to give you the roadmap that you're actually going to work on through the event. And we always say this is a GSD event. And that is, and excuse me for swearing, this is a get shit done, right? Get your business completely mapped out and ready to go for 2021. And actually even before then, but because we structured this and we actually have been doing this for the last 10 years, this is very strategically offered at the beginning of December because we know this industry is, November, December is traditionally the slowest time of the year. This is the best time for you to invest in yourself and your business. So what is this? It's absolutely the fastest way to implement proven systems that will generate an additional $10,000 or more per month for your business. We're actually going to reverse engineer the process and we're going to break it down on how simple this will be for you to apply. So let's talk about what you get. So this is going to be a brief overview of the 3 days. Day one is all about converting prospects into high-paying clients. It's about getting clear on who it is that you serve. You must have that piece done before you move forward. It's building the foundation, right? Even if you think you have that piece, I'm going to tell you, getting clarity on this is going to help clear your message up. Okay, we then dive deep into sales with integrity, deep dive into NLP, the neuro-linguistic programming, the VAK, the modalities, the IXS and Qs. Lucio makes us very, very interactive that day, right? Lucio?
Yeah, it's actually really fun because on the first masterclass, again, make sure you watch that in case you missed it. I go into pretty much all of the strategies that I learned from Tony Robbins when it comes to motivation, how people make decisions, how they decide to either move forward and not only sign up for your program, but follow the instructions that you give them so they can be successful with your programs. And one of the things we teach in the live event is something called IXS and Qs, which allows you to just look at somebody's eyes when they're speaking to you and know immediately whether they're being truthful or not. So if you think that would be helpful, for example, when my clients would walk in, I'd say, hey, how closely were you able to follow the meal plan on a scale of 1 to 10? Based on where they looked when they answered me, I could tell whether they were bullshitting me or if they were actually had followed the plan. So little things like this make the big, big difference in your programs and in the way that you can coach and help your clients be even more successful.
Awesome. We're also going to cover on that first day the big picture, right? Creating that high income yielding practice. So we get everything sort of dialed in, big picture, first day. Then day two is all about creating a signature process. Again, we walked you through the concepts of this yesterday, the pieces that you could apply right away, but we really dive deep on what makes you or your program unique. Right, so you get this all mapped out. Then the process by which you're going to create your own signature program, you're going to be able to map that out, and how to create a high dollar custom program. Now, throughout the entire event, we're going to be utilizing our nutrition systems as the example, but just like we said at the very, very beginning, you're going to be able to plug in whatever your unique selling proposition is, whatever your USP is, whatever your key area of expertise is.
Yeah, whether you're hormone replacement therapy or exercise, or we even have a client that does trichology, which is helping people who are losing their hair.
Now, day three, again, is all about increasing cash flow with systems. So we touched on these today. We gave you some ideas that you could really start to apply immediately. But again, we're going to help you map out what makes the most sense for you and your business, the referral systems, the recurring revenue, the re-education and retention systems. Again, we're going to be covering all of that in there.
You probably heard the term of making money while you sleep. Well, yeah, this teaches you how to make money while you sleep based on your knowledge and your expertise, not based on some other marketing company or something like that. Or if you do belong to one of those, you could actually incorporate it the right way.
So what do you get? All right. So first of all, you're going to see this is what the page looks like when you land on here, the Monetize Your Nutrition Knowledge virtual live experience. That means you can attend from wherever you are in the world. Right? And this is what it's going to look like when you head over in just a few minutes. So this includes 3 days hands-on virtual event focused on your business. Okay, that's what we're going to be working on. You're going to have access to the interactive dashboard. You're going to have your own Convert, Create, Automate blueprint, right? That you're going to be able to map this all out. while it's not a technical binder because this is virtual, you're going to be able to download all of the action guides, the forms, and the handouts. You'll have access to our virtual participation kit. You also have immediate access when you register to our private Facebook group. So we have a special group just for the event. Once you register, you'll be immediately added in there. We do all of our pre, during, and post, updates in there. You also have access to our follow-up Q&A video conference. We do this every year about 2 weeks after the event, so that we do it as sort of a follow-up where you're checking in, you're letting us know your wins, any questions that you have, any challenges that you have, so that you're making sure that you're continuing to apply and moving forward. Now, we love to have fun, so we always include in there our virtual happy hour party and entertainment. It also happens to be Lucho's birthday, so we love to celebrate that. And because we live in Vegas, we have a very, very cool entertainment component here. So it's always a lot of fun to be able to just relax a little while, in between, and then connect with other like-minded people as well. We'll also share with you that there are some VIP and VIP Lite options here in just a moment, because who doesn't love going VIP? So you're going to have the opportunity to choose that. Also, I talked at the very beginning about the 10K Challenge mini audit, that bonus that you're receiving at the end of this call today, or this training today, where you can download this and find up to $10,000 in your business today. The bonus on bonus, and again, for those of you who are stick through to the end, is that for those of you who register between now and this Friday, November 20th at midnight Eastern time, okay, register for the event, you will receive a bonus with either Lucho or myself walking you through that 10K Challenge mini audit, where we will help you find $10,000 or more in your business, okay? Now, we mentioned that we actually have an early bird special pricing still available. It's only available through tomorrow night, Friday, November 20th, where you can save up to $150 depending on which option you choose. We're going to walk you through that. And of course, if you choose to upgrade to the VIP, we have additional VIP bonuses. So what you're going to experience, and this is probably the most important thing, you're going to experience a completely mapped out business blueprint. You're going to experience in-depth interactive training where you're going to apply all of those NLP processes to convert prospects into clients, increasing your enrollments and your results 30 to 60% or more. You're going to experience a signature process that sets you apart from everyone else, and you'll experience that clear referral, recurring, and re-educating systems for increasing consistent cash flow in your business. You're actually going to be able to map all of this out.
Yeah, and remember, we told you at the beginning of this presentation that people paid up to $2,500, $2,900 to attend this event. So stick with us because as we mentioned, we still have early bird special available. This ends, as we've mentioned, November 20th at midnight Eastern, where you can save up to $150. That means that you can literally join us for 3 full days, starting as low as $147. That's the early bird pricing, but we make this even more of a no-brainer because you literally can choose to do 3 installments of $58.33. Like, that's dinner out, where you can invest and learn the skill sets to invest in yourself and your business for a lifetime. So this is literally a no-brainer, you guys. So the early bird discount is available here, monetizeyournutritionknowledge.com. When you go to the website, this is what you're going to see. And when you click on the page, you're going to scroll down. So scroll down towards to about 2/3 of the way down. You're going to see the early bird special pricing here. And again, it's going to outline for you the pricing here. So on the VIP, you save $150. The VIP Lite is you save $100, and then general admission you can save $50 now through Friday. So we encourage you guys. This is the easiest way to get started. So Lucha's going to, oh, that's right. We want to kind of real quick recap for you. Everything that's included in here, and Lucha's going to cover that in more detail, is valued at over $4,600 right here, starting with just the general admission. So again, it's a 3 days, it's the dashboard, the blueprint, the binders, the participation kit, the Facebook group, which you get access to immediately, the follow-up Q&A conference, our happy hour and entertainment, and of course the VIP and VIP Lights, and of course all of the bonuses. Right, so when you get to the ticket price, you see here all 3 different possibilities, the 3 options: the VIP, the full VIP, the VIP Lite, and the general admission. So What you get on the VIP that you do not get on the VIP Lite is these three portions right here. As we explained, with the full VIP ticket of $997, which of course now you get $150 off, you also receive a certified fitness nutrition specialist. That's a $495 value for that course. You also, once you sign up or once you start your nutrition certification, you get instant access to our software as a student. And the minute you complete the course successfully, then we give you 6 months of free software, of the full software. That's roughly a $600 value that you also receive once you complete the course. And we also walk you through the course. You have 3 months worth of the Business Builder coaching program. That's a $300 value roughly, which means you get direct access to me in helping you complete the certification in record time and how to plug it into your business so that you can monetize your nutrition knowledge. Now, the difference between the VIP and the VIP Lite is that the VIP Lite, you do not get any of those three things because it's designed for somebody who may be a registered dietitian or is already certified in nutrition, or you may already be certified through us, or you may be using somebody else's software. So you don't need that. We don't force anything on anyone. However, both the VIP and the VIP Lite get some exclusive things that the general admission does not get. Not only do you get the priority, VIP dashboard, you also get a private VIP lunch and learn with Lisa and myself. You also get a half-day private mastermind roundtable, which takes place on Sunday. And you also get a 1-hour private coaching call with Lisa and myself after the event to make sure that you implement everything that we teach you in the 3 days. Now, when you click on the button to right here at the bottom where it says VIP admission, VIP Lite, or general admission, when you click on those, you'll be taken to an order form that looks pretty much like this. And you'll see a promo code spot where you can need to type in all capital letters, early-bird, and then click on apply. And what that will do is it will give you a discount. Now, you also see that on the left-hand side here, you have the option of making 3 payments. So once you click that, you'll see that you have 3 payments. You can either make 1 payment, 2 payments, or 3 payments, of course, after the discount is taken off. And then the next option you have is you could use something called PayPal Credit if you are in the United States. PayPal Credit allows you to make a purchase and not charge you any payments or interest for 6 full months. So when you come to the event, you invest, let's say, even if you were to invest at the full price of $997, and you learn how to sell nutrition programs between $600 to $1,500, 1 sale or 2 sales and you are in profit. So it's really a no-brainer because what you'll learn you can apply for the rest of your lives. So once you select your payment method, you apply the early bird discount, it'll take the $150 off, and you click on whatever payment method you want, you're going to see this little screen pop up, and there it shows you that there's $150 taken off of the VIP, the full VIP. But you'll see that there's $7.95 of shipping. Well, that is because we need to ship you the VIP participation kit. So you're going to click on that little, it's called a radio button. And when you do, you're going to be taken to a different page that'll show you that the $7.95 have been deducted from your price. So here the example is the full VIP at $997. You applied your early bird discount of $150. Then there's shipping, and then we subtract shipping. So your entire investment is $847 for the full 3 days plus the half-day mastermind, which also gets you the certification, the software, the coaching, everything. And all you need to do is go to www.monetizeyournutritionknowledge.com.
Absolutely. So we want to say congratulations for those of you who have made it here to the end, because we want to make sure that you have access to the 10K Challenge mini audit guide where you can find $10,000 or more in your business today. Now, what we'll be doing is we're going to be sending those to you separately because in this platform, I can't post it for you to download. So you will be receiving that separately. And as I mentioned in the very beginning, the bonus on the bonus. So here's the bonus on the bonus. For those of you who invest in the Monetize Your Nutrition Knowledge event, the live virtual experience, if you invest by Friday, this Friday, the 20th, okay, during the early bird pricing, so you still get the early bird pricing, you still get the option of doing up to 3 payments. You can literally join us for $58 a month, right? 3 payments. It's a total no-brainer. You will also receive the bonus on bonus here, which is either Lucha or myself will walk through the 10K Challenge mini audit guide, and we're going to help you find $10,000 or more in your business. That's the bonus on bonus. So
Absolutely. So here's when you put it all together, here's the schematic of what you'll be learning. So remember, we're going to start with lead generation. So I don't care if you're the greatest coach or nutritionist or personal trainer or whatever it is that you do in the world. If you have no clients, you have no business. So we're going to have a special section on lead generation. How do you get clients? Here we have a number of ways where we teach how to do that. We'll be adding even more. Once you have a client or a prospect walk into your office, we teach you how to do a complimentary session using the NLP languaging to make sure that what you have to offer is in alignment with what they want to do. And they buy a package from you. In that package, we include what we call a bundle, like you saw in my example of the $2,400, how it included some supplements, a scale, and so on. And then once they're coming to your sessions, we are going to incentivize your clients to send you referrals for more complimentary sessions. So this is going to be an ongoing process. I had that client that for 2 years kept sending me referrals and referrals and referrals. Eventually, your client is going to use up the sessions on the package, and then you offer them follow-up sessions. They'll continue to buy follow-up sessions for whatever it is that you do, whether it's hormone replacement or personal training or yoga or nutrition or plug in whatever you do. Eventually, they'll reach the results, and that's where you implement your continued access. The way we do it is we offer them continued access to the click and choose nutrition software plus a monthly body fat composition measurement. Eventually, they're not going to be getting the results they wanted, and they're going to want some more accountability. So then you put them back into follow-up sessions. So this is the entire schematic, if you will, and we'll teach you how to plug in your business into these systems when you join us for the virtual event that you can join us from the comfort of your own couch.
or home or office. So Lucho and I are going to come back on screen here because as we promised, we are here for live Q&A. So there we are. Good to see you guys again. For live Q&A, we always open up here at the very end so that you can ask us any questions, whether it's about the recurring and referral systems and processes that we covered today, whether it's about the event, whether it's about the software. This is your opportunity. We're here for you. And again, we want to be able to provide any answers. So, Lucho, I think we have a few that have been submitted to us as well.
Yes. Go ahead and read them off. I don't have that screen open, so let me know which questions I have.
Okay. Well, I think the first one was, are there any extra charges or other things that they may need to have to cover or pay for? And so first off is for the event in and of itself, depending on which ticket or attendee you choose, so general admission, VIP light, or VIP, there is no extra charges for anything, right? It's just show up, be there, participate with us. Obviously, VIP and VIP light have some extra goodies in it, but everything is inclusive and it's going to be very, very easy. Now for...
but remember also, it's not that there's no other fees. You're not having to buy a plane ticket. You're not having to get a hotel room. You're not going to have to buy expensive food at restaurants and hotels or casinos, which is usually where we have our events.
Right.
So it's just a no-brainer. The amount of return on your investment for that $997 or $447 or even $197, if you were to even sign up without the discount, it's just ridiculous. Now, when it comes to the certification, when you choose the VIP program, the VIP ticket, you get our certified fitness nutrition specialist. The only thing you need for that is a laptop computer or a regular computer, which you most likely have, or you wouldn't be watching this unless you're watching this on your phone. And then you would only need either a set of calipers. We have these high dollar calipers that you can invest in later, or you can buy the plastic ones that are $15. Or we have a system where you can even use one of those cloth measuring tapes, like what comes in a sewing kit, in order to be able, we have the right formula to measure body fat just by taking neck circumference, stomach circumference, and hip circumference, depending whether your client is male or female. So you don't really need to invest in anything else. We'll go into great detail how you can actually leverage the things that you include in your package, in your bundle, so that you don't end up buying them. Your client pays for them ahead of time.
Absolutely. And again, remember with this, you're investing one time up front for a lifetime of, knowledge and experience and actually mapping out your plans. And I know somebody asked earlier if they offer a payment plan. Obviously, we covered that. We do have up to a 3 payment plan, as well as the PayPal option if you're in the United States. So you guys, it's literally like, and if you do the PayPal option, you literally don't even have a payment for 6 months. So you're already in profit on the front end, right? Before you even have to pay for the program, even if you start at the general admission, right? It's
Well, and remember, when you go with the VIP, or if you already have a nutrition certification, this is taking place in December.
yeah.
Now, if you've been in this industry more than 30 minutes, you know what happens in January, right? So if you go with PayPal and you have 6 months to make payments, and in January, you're going to have an influx of clients wanting to pay you anywhere from $600 to $1,500 to help them solve their problem, reach their end result. It's a no-brainer. You have money to pay for that and then some.
Absolutely.
So that is why we do this in November, December. Typically, December is the best time of the year because people have already are in holiday mode. So this will allow you to get everything set up and ready to go before 2021.
Yeah, invest in yourself and in your business. And again, it will pay you over and over again. Let's see here. We have covered that one. We really don't have, let's see. Do I have to buy now? Well, here's the thing. The event is December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As we mentioned, the early bird pricing is only available through November 20th. So it'll close Friday, November 20th at 12 midnight Eastern time. So that's 9 p.m. Pacific. Okay, just so you're aware. And so that will give you obviously the best value, but you have literally, I think, up till December 2nd, just because we need to be able to access and get you everything. We actually do a pre-kickoff little event the day before. So we'll want to make sure that you're on board for that. And, we're here and available. Also, you see, if you have any specific questions, you can also reach out to us at support@exerciseandnutritionworks.com. We're available to answer that for you.
That reminds me, I got an email asking me about network marketing companies. I said, well, I'm in a network marketing company. So what we teach people to do in a network marketing company, and we've been in several of them, we love their products, we think they're great. Some people love them, some people hate them, so don't worry about that, is we teach you to market yourself. So when you become a certified fitness nutrition specialist and you happen to use product XYZ from whatever network marketing company, you have full control. One of our long-term clients used to belong to Advocare. Advocare was a huge network marketing company. She had an amazing downline making all this money. And from one day to the next, they decided to become direct sales, which means that you only make money on the products you sell, not on anything that anybody else sells. So that changed her business drastically because she had no control over it. So when we teach you to become a certified fitness nutrition specialist, and you happen to use, let's say, Advocare products, if they decided to go away or change their model, well, you can use Isogenics products, or you can use Beachbody products, you can use whatever. But you want to build your brand, build yourself as a certified fitness nutrition specialist that happens to use whatever you find successful and helpful for your clients based on your values and beliefs. So we don't push any MLMs or any products. We teach you how to leverage those to build you and yourself as the brand that people follow, know, like, and trust. Because it's all about how you can help them, not about some science-based proven supplement. All MLMs have that. So it doesn't make it any better than any other one.
Next question is, will I be able to ask questions if I get stuck? And again, this is a great question because the answer is absolutely yes. And even as you see here, we always have a way for you to reach out to us. As I mentioned, the minute you register, or as soon as you register and we get you in the system, you're going to have immediate access to the private Facebook group. So that's going to be your command central area to reach out, ask questions, as well as during the event will be the interactive dashboard. And the dashboard will have, again, complete opportunity to reach out and ask questions. We have an amazing team of people that are going to be there supporting and helping you and answering questions. So there's no issue or challenges as far as that goes. And then, of course, obviously, after the event, we have our follow-up Q&A call that we do about 2 weeks after. We are always here and available to be able to answer questions for you as we go. Okay, or as you go. Absolutely. Yes, so we always want to make ourselves available. Yeah.
And the question is about the certification. We do have, with the VIP program, not only do you get the certification, you get the Business Builder coaching program that has a link for you to schedule a private session with me to help you walk you through the certification, the software, anything and everything you need.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we are totally here available. Again, if you have any last minute questions, you can pop it into the comments below. I know one other one we had is, how do I know if I'm right for the program? Well, what we want to tell you is, again, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, whether you are just starting out or whether you've been in business for a while, Lucho and I have worked with the entire range. We have people who are literally, just mapping out and building the foundation, which is fantastic, as well as clients who have been in business for over 30 years, right? And they just needed to take it to the next level and up level. So as long as you're, again, you are committed to learn and to apply the concepts and the trainings and the systems that we teach you, then you're the great fit. Okay, because we want people who are committed to grow and committed to making change and to improve. We do not pull anybody along. Okay, so we have guidelines as far as who is accepted into the programs, etc. So again, you're the right fit if you're committed to growing, scaling, leveraging your business. We would love to serve you and love to help you. And of course, this 3 days is literally 3 days intensive working on your business. So it's a huge opportunity to be able to, step away from everything that's going on and literally be up and ready and running and going. So I think that is everything. We covered all the questions here. Again, how long does it take to get through the program? Again, the event itself is the 3 days. Okay.
With a half day for VIPs.
Plus the half day for VIP on Sunday. So that's a private mastermind get together. We do some hot seats. So we have several businesses that get up on the hot seat, and so you're learning from other businesses as well. But really, the question is, again, if you're doing the full VIP and getting access to the certification and the software, we really say, Lucho, maybe we encourage you to devote maybe 3 to 5 hours a week, maybe.
Yes, we do have a bonus module for the certification called Get Done in One Weekend. So we believe that the true strength of your nutrition consultation business is being able to create custom nutrition plans, either by implementing our philosophy, or if you have your own nutrition philosophy, whatever that might be, vegan, paleo, keto, cabbage soup, whatever it is, we teach you how to plug that into the system. However, in order for you to get the continuing education units or continuing education credits, we do have a number of multiple choice questions that need to be answered. So that module, that Get Done in a Weekend module, shows you how to get the multiple choice test done and out of the way, and how you can create 3 case studies, which is 3 nutrition programs using our software, so that you can get the certification taken care of and get your credits. And that way we teach you how to implement whatever your values and beliefs are into the system. So you can get done in a weekend, maybe a week at tops 10 days. We had students get done in 3 days. We had students get done in 6 weeks, depending on how much time you set aside to do it.
Awesome. I think that will be a wrap for today. So just a quick reminder, obviously early bird special pricing is available through Friday night, November 20th, 12 midnight, 9 Eastern, as well as the event itself kicks off December 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and the 6th for VIP. This training, this 3-part masterclass training, will be available in the group through Friday. You'll be able to access it, be able to download the follow along action guide. There's a ton of content and information in here. We encourage you to do so. If you don't have it for some reason or didn't get the email, let us know. We'll be happy to send it to you. And we look forward to seeing you in December, the Monetize Your Nutrition Knowledge. It's total no-brainer. We'll see you there.
Absolutely. See you
guys. Have a good day.
Bye now.